Hello and good morning, everybody. This is Monica from Earthwise.live. I don't know how you felt tonight. I could not sleep. I could feel really there was a kind of intense battle going on between light and dark forces. And I was shaken to the core. I got really intense downloads, intense messages. And I made it somehow through the night, through all these processes inside of myself. But I also felt the whole globe, the collective unconscious, and all these cleansing processes that must happen at all levels right now. So today, very important day, the election day. It's November 8th, 2022. And I thought I would drop a few cards to see how the rest of the month is going to unfold and what we have to consider in this crazy and very transformative times. I'm using the Oracle card deck from Alberto Villoldo, a wonderful deck with wonderful pictures, very earth. Oh, it's the crow. I had that. Very much earth colors. And this is all the questions that I have related to how things are on this earth right now, unfolding for the planet, including humanity. And this is the cosmic influences. So I'm going to draw 4 cards, and the first one is going to be the situation, the overall situation right now where we are. Election day, America. There's a lot of tension. There's a lot of strange things going on behind the scenes that we don't even know. But what we know is that we can strengthen ourselves spiritually, and then we can come to that heart energy that's going to be the healing and the guiding light through all this. So there's another thing that I would like to mention is that tomorrow is the 9th of November. I know there's a lot of predictions and a lot of stuff happened actually from the dark side, so-called dark side, events that happened around the 9th, 9/11. 11/9 has been connected to several events like 9/11. Napoleon took over Europe, and all kinds of events happened around the 9th. And so what is very important right now that we just, all of us, create such a strong shield of light and become strong inside of ourselves and learn how to navigate and to cultivate and to strengthen our own energy so that we become more and more really independent from all that is going on the world stage. So I'm going to start now with the reading. It's very spontaneous. I always do these videos very spontaneous. So the first card that I'm going to drop now is for the overall situation, what we have to consider for the month of November, this eclipse energy. And this also stands for the time that is ahead until the end of the year, around Christmas or the next winter solstice. And what is important for the collective, for humanity, and for the planet. I'm asking the cards, I'm asking for guidance, and I ask the universe for some answer that can help us all. All right, and the first card is going to be the plate. And the plate is a card I personally draw it very often. It is the number 6. And the plate stands in the essence for sharpen your mind, body, and spirit. Pointing upward, it summons the power of heaven. And when aimed down to the ground, it anchors the power of the heavens on earth. The plate can be a healing tool or a weapon. Wield it wisely, and it will transmit power, bestow initiations, cut energetic cords from the past, or severe toxic relationships. Use it with anger and it will slash, stab, and kill. So this is an indicator we all are in that process right now of cutting the ties to the past forever. This is sometimes a very painful process. But this is the time to leave behind forever any kind of toxic relationships that are not serving you, but also choose your battles wisely. Where do you want to invest your life in your energy? And the invitation here is that you draw your plate and you use it. Cut through. Do it. Do it now. This is the time. Today is the time. We cannot move on if we always are still tied to these toxic relationships and feelings of guilt, shame, and blame in the past. The medicine is here to either put it down, and after you did the cutting through, you can really place the sword back in the scabbard. So, and never use your plate for toxic emotions. That's a warning sign. So what we need to do, especially right now in this struggle, a lot of forces are really wanting us to fight against each other, and they want to divide and split us apart so that we just destroy ourselves. Meanwhile, this is an indicator that you only fight for the light and for the truth in a positive, uplifting, nourishing, loving way in the light. But if it points down to the earth, that means do not at all get into any conflicts and don't use any weapons right now. Don't even go there with your mind, with your thoughts. That's very important. So this also could mean that we should finally get some peace negotiations. Why are the so-called leaders of this planet not able to start negotiating and really coming to common sense? Doesn't make any sense unless it's really just everything is just designed to keep the status quo of the elites alive, not ours. And it's up to us now to fight that battle, but in a very wise way, very unique way. Okay, that's for the planet and humanity. Now the second card is, what is the challenge? What is the challenge here? Many paths. This is the challenge card. It was upside down, so I guess this needs some very special attention. This is the number 34. It says, so this is on the challenge card. What can be the challenge on the way? All paths lead to spirit. What you bring to your journey is what will determine if yours is a path of suffering, a path of wisdom, a path of bliss, or a path of loss. Consider the traveler who met two stonemasons. He asked one what he's doing, and the mason replies, I am squaring out the stone. He asks the other, who is doing the exact same thing, and gets the reply, I am building a cathedral. One man has a job, the other man has found his work and calling. He is part of an endeavor much greater than himself. Be sure you pick path with your heart. And I got that very strong during that eclipse season. The most important issue is really here, the heart, to come from the heart. The invitation is here. Your call now is to take a big, bold step and leave the beaten path. Heaven and earth are conspiring on your behalf to support you in this move. Do not dally lest you miss the moment. It's time to sail into the uncharted. Be sure you attend to both your path through this earth as well as your journey through the stars. So this might be a challenge for all of us, that we still want to somehow not leave behind the trodden paths. But there are many paths of fulfillment when we leave the one trodden behind. The medicine is here that you have outgrown your current situation and risk losing your way in your own backyard. You're being called to step up off your comfort zone. Respond now while the call is still a gentle whisper. Even though the woods look thick and impenetrable, venture in and let nature guide your steps through the dark until you reach your destination. Remember, if you do not know where you are going, any path will take you there. So, and today is really also a very powerful day of manifestation. Make a list, write it down, make a vision board, or whatever you want. But choose to take a different path if you feel stuck in your life and if you feel that you have outgrown your comfort zone. So the next two cards, next one is going to be the unexpected. And I'm going to draw the cards from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck from John Holland. It's also a wonderful deck. I worked a long time with that. This is going to be the unexpected. I know there's a lot in the field that people expect terrible things. I'm more of the opinion, and I feel it more and more in my own life, that there's actually more and more wonderful, unexpected things also possibly happen, and that we got so stuck in that matrix. This one pops up. There we go. That's the one. What's needed for humanity is that we trust in the positive things, and also in that if change has to occur, this is a wonderful thing. There's nothing wrong with the changes that need to be made. So this is the number 4, foundation and achievements. This is a rainbow, this is accomplishment, this is a family in harmony and in order. This is a wonderful card. And unexpected changes in that regard could also mean that this is taken away from you. But it's also sometimes necessary in order to move on with your path if you feel stuck in your life. So that's the number 4. This card confirms that you have been building, what you have been building is now firmly established with a strong and solid foundation. You deserve this, and it's time for you to harvest the rewards for your efforts. What you sowed, you now can reap. Be open to receive, as you have worked hard and have given so much. Allow the universe to give a little back to you, for there has to be an even exchange of giving and receiving in order to prime the pump of gratitude and reinforce the law of attraction. Using the more traditional meaning in tarot, this card represents a period of celebration, peace, and prosperity. It may also imply a marriage for the buying of land for a new home. As you enjoy this time of relaxation that you so deserve, know that nothing remains stagnant and the winds of change are always at your door. So celebrate that we have come this far, and it's been a really very exhausting and challenging journey. And also, unexpectedly, you may receive some rewards and allow yourself to rest and to receive what wants to come through now. And it's also a sign that the work that you did up to now, the hard work, your efforts have been building up this strong foundation. So it's nothing that you build something on sand or that is just airy fairy. You really build strong, you build a foundation. But now it's time to also reap those rewards. You cannot only sow and give and give. Giving and receiving has to be in equal exchange. So this can be an indicator that all these terrible visions and the apocalyptic things are just through that love and through that light that so many people put out, that this could mean that, yeah, we have an amazing time ahead. Abundance, prosperity, and peace for all of us, unexpectedly. And the last is the outcome. And I'm going to mix them one more time. Let's see what the universe wants us to understand and to know. And how we can, what's the outcome of all this? Oh, and there it is again. Down, it's actually two cards. That's interesting. Haha, you can't make this stuff up. So this is what came out of the outcome is first patience and planning. We all expect things to change overnight without any effort, without any work. And this is a sign. It's also the number 7, which is really about a creation. It's a very strong number, and it's a number of also completion and creation. So planning and patience. A lot of people want results, and me included. I'm a Aries rising, so I want results. I want them fast. I want to see it now. But what is happening right now is a process that's so gigantic, and it's not only in our personal life, but also at a collective. And that whole process and the changing of the vibrational frequency on the planet, everything is changing. The influx of light is changing, and the earth magnetic field is weakening, and all these impacts. And this is really a time where we have to build 2 strong pillars and let that light in. The new ways being guided by that light, by that divine light. And then on these strong pillars, we plan. And we build up with patience, step by step and day by day by day. And it is in combination, it all fell together with the heart chakra. And that is just such a wonderful ending now, because this is what I wanted to bring to your attention. And what I have been talking about in the beginning, that this is the time where the heart is leading. It's interesting. It's also the number 4. So cultivate your heart energy. Come to that neutral space. Open your heart and be kind and loving to every one of us. Step out of your mind perception, judging everything and putting things into boxes. Live with an open heart. All of your decisions, all of your planning should be done from the heart and with the light of Christ inside of you. And then if we all do this, then we're going to have an amazing journey. So, in summary, choose your battles wisely. There are many paths. Choose and act on it now, and leave the trodden paths behind. Building up a foundation and reward yourself for the hard work that you did. And plan and have patience in all aspects and work with the divine light. Be these 2 strong pillars that the divine light can come through and build the structure. We have to bring heaven to earth now, and we all do it with the heart. So that was my solstice reading. I hope this was helpful. I know this is not very professional, and I just did that very spontaneously. I hope it helped you. And if you want to connect with us, we are earthwise.live. Bye-bye.